dollar, another hustle, another day to use what God gave us the best we can for His glory. Amen. Amen. Crashing out, cashing in, let it ride, then close the wind. Taking profit, taking L's with Tarpinian.
Crashing out, cashing in,
let it ride, then close the wind.
taking profit,
Taking L's with Tarpinian. So it looks like every morning I need to put a new link for the YouTube chat so I could read it alongside. 4 minutes to open. Let's have our brother pray for us.
Thank you, God, for this opportunity. As I enter this trade, give me clarity, patience, and discipline. Protect me from fear and greed, win or lose. Allow me to stay focused, grateful, and in control. Amen.
Amen, brother. We got 4 minutes till open. Where's my candle wiki video? So I have 2 trades open. I have a Tesla and Amazon. Tesla did great overnight. Everybody was saying it's gonna short. We are up a crap ton. I bought it at like 289 and it's at 304. Oh no. It's going down a bit, but it's fine. It's still over VWAP. What else we got? We got Amazon. I have 3 Tesla calls open. All in the money. Amazon's also in the money. Dude, right when market opens, I gotta cash out. I gotta cash the hell out, cause look at that. It's oh god, I don't want to see that. Oh man, right before market opens, you see that giant red candle. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Let's see. Amazon was in the money like $200. It is now, still about $190. So right when market opens, I gotta cash the hell out. Oh no. It fell. It's fine. Hey, it's up so much that I could afford to lose a little. My focus is this Tesla though. Let's go option. it open? Oh snap! It opened. Okay. Amazon close at 9:35. 9:45. This one Tesla closing at 600. 610. So I'm closing at 4. Closing 1 at 5. And close 1 at 5:45. Should have known that would happen. Cashed out way too early, got nervous. What's Intel up to? Meta up to.
Get to it. I'm still struggling to get set up, man.
So I've got this back on a little bit. I'm gonna be a little bit careful. I want to see continuation. We start pumping though. This 5-minute candle looks like it wants to pump straight to 450. It is. There it is.
Yeah. Missed my fill.
Sitting on 22%. want to break that high, or I'm going to take this real quick and reevaluate. But if we start pumping over this high, 450, guys, sell into strength into 450 is kind of going to be my play here. Come on, give us the pump. Oh, we're going to get it. I'm going to take a couple off right there. I have a little bit of a bigger position, but I really think we're going to go to 450.
There we go. Nice move, buddy. Good.
Oh my gosh, there we go.
Good call. I'm up 18%. Working on the back of a car.
Pretty close to 40.
Tesla's starting to move, Daniel.
Yeah, Tesla did just hit. I took my. Do we want this? I think I take a little. I'm going to rotate Microsoft to Tesla. I'm honestly going to take my Microsoft profits and go look at Tesla.
Okay, I'm looking at Tesla as well.
The probably the 310s. Probably the 310s. To previous day high is kind of the target, which is 310. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a close. We already have 5 minutes, so let's see. I think if we can let this candle close, the next continuation candle is probably the one that we're going to want to take for like that 15. Looks good.
That's the 5 minute.
Yeah. This is the 10-minute candle technically.
Boom.
Yeah, there it goes.
Boom on Tesla.
I didn't catch that one. Microsoft
I caught it
perfectly.
And that was the 310s Daniel called. Good job, brother. And here it goes. It's about to, I'm out right there.
Yeah, totally target acquired on Microsoft too. If anybody did hold that for the 450, I mean, it nailed it. And that's the move, man. This thing was like 390 yesterday. So be careful. Tesla, beautiful. Tesla, I think, is going to like 315 generally, or maybe even 330 over the next couple of days on a bounce. I think the market bounces. It's time to bounce.
And I'm going to watch the SPY here, Daniel. If it starts to rip pre-market today, it came back and bounced already.
Beautifully.
Is that a weekly low? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a low.
Gonna let the 15 develop now.
Mm-hmm. For relative strength, QQQ did set a higher high there, where the SPY actually set a lower high with relative weakness on just those two, that couple candle structure there. I think the QQQ has a little more oomph in it this morning. It's definitely a tech day. It'll come down. It'll come down a lot harder if it comes down.
For sure.
Robinhood fell off a cliff. I kind of had that on my radar, but I didn't really do the homework on it. All right, I'm looking for a potential re-entry on Tesla. So, like, kind of the initial move happened, and this is sort of why I didn't get in the first place. Like, this is sort of what Tesla does, and I was late. But if we can get, if we can hold bullish structure here, close this candle somewhere higher than it is right now, and start to get continuation again, I think the second round through is worth taking and maybe even holding a little bit longer. But this is looking
what a reject. That was
it's looking pretty rejecty. I mean, Microsoft, Tesla, Google, QQQ is pumping into this like there's no tomorrow. Micron ripped. I bet Josh is happy. Holy moly, look at Micron. I kind of want to pull it up on one of these charts.
Daniel, we looked at CoreWeave this morning. Have you got a second to...
Love it.
You see the thing on CoreWeave right now?
It's literally what's up on my screen. Like, it's the one that's up. I like it. I didn't take it. I wanted to pull back. We didn't get it. I was going to get it at like 67. It looks really strong. The whole market looks strong. And it's a Microsoft proxy. I would say, like 75 at least. Probably closer to 85 on CoreWeave. Quickly. Like, I think that can happen really quickly. And then just reject.
Okay.
From a broad stance. But I really want to pull back. I want to pull back on a lot of these things to kind of,
kind of test them out.
Yeah.
I can't see comments very well, guys, this morning. I'm very limited.
I pulled up, to be honest, because I've got my other screener up.
I'm trying to get the chat.
Tesla's still kind of doing exactly what I wanted it to do, which is, come back in, hold, and then let's see if we get continuation. It'd be worth taking, I think, the 15-minute breakout here.
Wayner, I can't do YouTube today. All I have is I have my vehicle. I'm at a doctor appointment. I just can't. I can't do the bandwidth. I don't have the bandwidth for it.
Yeah, and we're kind of falling back into range on everything except for the Qs. And again, SPY melting, Qs up. Like, there is clear relative strength in tech right now. And it's really just, Micron's at like 810. It's a banger trade Josh had. It's really, I didn't take that one. I have stuff that's up a lot today, but that was a really good trade of his.
Yeah, man.
SPY looks like it wants to, potentially break down.
Yeah, it does. I would agree.
Whereas QQQ's like, give me a candle close over 675 and let me take it to 680.
That Microsoft printed a doji right at the 5-minute orb.
Yeah, it did. Look at that. It's perfect.
Google.
Basing out under VWAP. It's kind of gross looking.
Yeah.
Meta gross. Apple is low, but it's kind of already low and sort of dojiing down there on support, like 330. Amazon creeping up towards the OR5. Microsoft sitting on it, kind of a bull flag if you want to think about it that way, over VWAP. But you've got room here on Microsoft for the 9 to cross up. And so, Josh loves this trade. I love that trade, too. That's kind of what I'd be looking for on some of these is because the 9 is below VWAP, getting your back test, and then it'll kind of help the 9 cross up on VWAP. Very hot.
Guys, I'll try to put a YouTube link up. I don't know that it'll work, though.
QQQ's taken out pre-market high and looks like it's about to rip. I quickly jumped on some QQQ calls there.
Your calls?
Yeah, the 676s. They're pumping. I think they're gonna pump pretty hard, for a second here. 377. I like Josh's target. I think that's right where target one should be. Maybe even higher, 680 is what I was looking for on the Qs today. I'm up 10-11%. I haven't moved my stop loss yet, so I'm technically still risking a loss here. Probably should roll it up a little bit. 15, 18. Yeah, all right. I'm going to roll my stop loss up to 15% profit because now we're broken out basically, and we need to get continuation. Or it's gonna take my profit on what was a little bit of an aggressive entry. It looks really good though. Yeah, there we go. Wow. Yeah, boom, baby. Boom, baby.
SPY's starting to press up at pre-market as well. Right now we've got a really tight range, guys. These are 3 back-to-back candles. We don't have a complete range break yet. This candle will finish the 15 orb.
And we're setting a pretty bullish 15 on the Qs. A break of this 15 for continuation is kind of what I'm looking for to take you straight to 680. And that really would be, these are ripping. That really would be the sell the rip though, right there, guys. We're about to see it here in a few minutes if we get this breakout.
I'm taking a SPY. I'm taking a SPY call right there over your orb.
I haven't sold a single QQQ call yet. Holy moly, that's 50%. I'm pushing up 50, 52, 55, 65. I have to take some of it down. But I think it's going much higher. I'm selling a little bit into strength. Probably down to about half of my position.
Okay.
But I think we have another couple dollars, and that's, this could be a 100-bagger pretty easily.
Okay.
We'll see. Roll the stop losses up. I'll roll my stop loss up to 30% profit on the remaining position, so I can't risk anything, and I've trimmed out half of it, around probably about 58% average.
We don't have a complete breakout of the SPY yet. I had 8%, guys. Sold a couple, and I'm going to hold 1 or 2 here to see if we get confirmation over the orb. We have no confirmation yet.
Man, we have confirmation, bro. I'm just like on QQQ Microsoft. This thing looks like it wants to go higher.
Yeah.
And for me, I mean, I'm still sitting on half of a very large position on the Qs, up a lot and holding for more because this looks really explosive. 4 of 4 green long. You got Tesla 4 of 4 green long. Microsoft's 3 of 4 green long. It needs to take out the high there. And SPY has a ton of room too. I mean, SPY to like 740, 739.
Okay.
Is sort of the upside target there that I have. Looks really good. Came in bullish, give me the bullish move.
Yeah, I'm up 5% on the SPY that I have, 8%. I'm going to see if it gets through the orb. It looks like it wants to, guys. 736.80. There we go, baby. 12.
Bring me up.
On the strength.
Bring up my Qs, Mike.
Go, baby. Go. I got the Qs loaded over here, too. It's busting orb. SPY's breaking orb.
Insane.
15%. Let's go. This will wrap me up for the day.
I'm so done. When I close this Qs trade, I'm done. Wow. I might call a couple for you guys if I see them. I'll obviously hang out, but
here we go. 15% on SPY. If you're with Daniel, you're up more. The Qs pumped quicker. Beautiful move, buddy. Good call.
Insane. I still think there's room. I mean, there's $1.50 left. SPY's got like $2. I may rotate this into SPY for a catch-up
20%
move.
SPY, 20% SPY here, guys. Move your stops, 25. Boom, son. 24% SPY. Hopefully everybody got a piece of it.
I'm selling another quarter of my QQQ position, so I'm taking it down to kind of like a heavy runners position. Heavy runners for this final push.
I'm showing the screen. Can everybody see the screen?
I don't know. I tried to share mine, but I don't know what. I don't have the meeting up.
Okay, I'm out on SPY right there, guys. I took my profits down.
I'm still sitting on a heavy runners position on Qs, but I don't think. I don't think I want to hold on to this. Let's see. It's still sitting at what I have left is still sitting at that 30% stop loss.
We can see your screen, Daniel. They said.
Okay, cool. The 8 screen, right?
I guess.
It should be.
I've got 4 charts up, guys. Okay, so they can. Dang, Q's just ripped again, bro.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I didn't want to sell it there. I still sit on the heavy runners. I think previous day high. Like, why would we not? We're not going to come up here and not hit previous day high.
Yeah,
I think we'll break out. Yeah, Microsoft. I didn't catch it.
It's pushing the orb right there.
I just hit 130% on QQQ.
Beautiful, son. Beautiful.
I do think I take it. I mean, guys, I'm going to take it down to runners there. I'm considering that a gold star. I don't know why it didn't give me one, but I'm going to consider that a gold star. SPY looks great. Yeah, I'm out of that position there. That was 148% on the final fill that I had. I got into those right around $2 a contract. They ran up to 5. SPY still looks great though. Like SPY looks like it wants to make this move, which will break the Qs out. But I think SPY has more room now for catch up.
God, I'm sorry, guys.
Are they complaining? What do we got going on?
I guess the screen wasn't sharing properly.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, so where I took this, for example, on the Qs, was I identified SPY was kind of doing this while Qs were doing this here. And then as soon as we took out that wick, that was the trade to previous day high. I mean, it's going to nail it. And probably break through. Like, I think we break out, but this is a whole separate trade now. So now, my trade to previous day high is kind of done. It was a huge winner for me. I hope some people caught that.
Oh, they could choose your screen, so it didn't matter. Okay. We're going way too fast.
Microsoft actively looks like it's about to kind of make another potentially $10 move as well. It's just crazy to think about. The target on Microsoft will be like 460 if we
Whoa,
get
what
this
the fuck?
kind of flirting with getting. Spy still has that 390 or that 739 target to me. I can get Spy up on one of these screens. What's not really doing anything. I don't think I'm going to trade Amazon personally today because the contracts are going to be crazy for their earnings. So I'll put Spy over here. I think Spy looks really, really good for pullbacks.
Okay, Julie. Well, we appreciate that. I think you've made your comments known. I drove an hour and a half and working in the back of a vehicle so I could be here for you guys. So,
no, Mike,
there you go.
We appreciate it, brother.
Yeah.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, next time I just won't stream. About the
look, bang. There's the rotation.
If
and
you
now
didn't
it's gonna
take
break
your
the keys out
spy
too.
there.
Yeah, I didn't take it because I'm I'm done. I'm done putting risk on the board. But that looks great. This looks great. I think I would only take like a full opening range 30 trend trade from here. I don't think I put any more risk on in the opening range. I think we traded the opening range about as well as you could have traded the opening range Microsoft Spy QQQ. And we identified Tesla. We just didn't. God, Micron is at 830. Did Josh sell? I'm so curious. I'm gonna look.
Crazy.
That's
hey Daniel,
crazy.
I'm gonna make you the host.
All right, brother. I don't really know how to host the. I don't know how to host this type of meeting, but I'll figure it out.
It's just gonna flop over to you.
Okay.
Cause if my vehicle turns off, my internet's gonna be out, and then so make host, change host.
You got Starlink?
I got pretty good Wi-Fi in my Chevy.
Oh, very cool.
Amazon is moving.
Is it? It's got weird options though. It's the options are crazy because it's they report today. I generally don't like day trading the use 0 DTEs on stocks that are about to report.
Agree.
I'd rather take the shares. So that is totally your take profit moment. I mean, we really nailed that on the QQQ. Spy did even have the catch up trade that I was talking about, but it caught up, and now they're rejecting. So I'd be really careful, guys, with longs. Look for some reset. Let's let the opening range 30 set, which is now we're in the final 10 minutes of the OR 30. Let's let these couple candles sort of show us what the trend is going to do for the morning. Hopefully, it is a pullback that bounces, and if it is something like that, we can always take the OR 30 breakout, and that'll be kind of your trend trade for the day.
Everybody should be able to see Daniel's screen only, right? If you go to the top of the meeting, you just switch to, it'll say DTAR screen. Amazon is crossing. The 250 calls aren't too bad. So I may take a starter on Amazon up there.
The 250s?
Watching it pretty close. Yeah, they're out of the money quite a bit.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
Fairly affordable. I'm watching, guys. We need to cross pre-market high and hold it at 235.50.
Amazon has a nice run up in it. It has a nice run up.
Yeah, it does. I'm not going to go heavy on this. Yeah, I'm not going heavy on this. If
I
this
think 236. I
I
think we make it super simple. There's this overnight supply 236. You close this candle over 230. If you close this candle over 236, I mean, I think you finish Josh's move here at a minimum, but probably get up towards 238. This looks like it's going to pump. I mean, it's a great call. I just don't like the options.
I don't either.
These aren't moving. I'm watching them not move on this pump. I'd rather trade something cleaner, like something that'll move cleaner.
Yeah.
Or you could take the shares. What's the leverage?
Wait for 236. Wait for 236, guys. I can't see very well, so wait for 236.
There's it's like an overnight supply from like a week ago right there. And it's a big shelf. That 236 is a big spot on Amazon.
I'm flying with minimal screens today.
And you could take if you want to take it a little bit slower and safer, like more of an earnings run up trade all day. Kind of like what Josh did with Microsoft. You could take AMZU,
yeah.
and it is fully confirmed for a breakout. I'd kind of at this point in the morning like to wait for OR30.
Suck,
But
man.
you get really good trades,
So good.
you know, on the OR30
Get
range
back.
expansion too, which is what Amazon looks like it's about to try and do.
Yeah, I got one of them.
I'll make it back right now.
I'm just watching it. I've got one contract for the giggles. We'll see what she does. 5%, between 2 and 5% right now.
It's moving a little. You would need such a monstrous move for this contract to be priced like, you know, significantly higher into the close. Microsoft really about to give us that 9 EMA cross up that we were looking for, and it's going to do it pressing against opening range high with relative strength off of blowout earnings. So I think Microsoft over the highs here, so like over 452 is top watch for me up to 460. That's a big trade. I mean, that's an $8 trade on a stock that will have really clean options, very liquid. It'll be so liquid today. $1 spreads, man. I've never seen $1 spreads on Microsoft before.
No. I've got a stop loss in on Amazon. It's at 2 or 3%, 5% now.
You're technically operating under a gold star on Josh's chart. I think it looks good for 380 or for 238. But you are technically operating under Josh's goat scalp levels, showing a completed move there. I really think the move's just getting started on Amazon. I think it has room to 380 plus. I just don't think the options will move very well. Learned my lesson with Google.
Boom.
Early.
9%.
Nice.
8-9% here, guys.
It's gonna pop.
10% moves, guys. Take your base hits all day long.
Oh, absolutely.
There's your 9%.
It's like $25-$30 a contract. So if you guys are in that, sell some contracts. Is kind of the way I see it. Into that strength. Don't let it. It's so out of the money. Don't let it unwind on you. Or get your stop losses in. What you don't want to do is set opening range high up here and then fade it. QQQ just never stopped. Incredible. Microsoft looks poised to rip again. I'd probably take the 455s on Microsoft if it does try to make that move. I might even take a little risk off of this VWAP 9 EMA area. Small position. If we get that pullback there. Amazon ripping, dude. 238. Micron seems to have found resistance at previous day high. It'll probably flag up there. Everything looks like it's about to break out, though. We're pretty oversold, so a lot of this is just kind of short covering. Big moves. So watching those AMZN shares, I didn't take the position, but if you had taken that, you'd be up about 16 cents a share, which is not bad. Not bad on an equity move in a few minutes. Oh, Mike lost his Wi-Fi. Darn. Oh, I think Amazon still looks good. I gotta get the comments up. It feels so weird talking to you guys without the comments. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Amazon looks great. Amazon looks the best of all of them. I don't like the options contracts, but they're working. The ones Mike picked are up by about 15%. You're sitting between 10 and 15% on those. Haven't really pulled back at all. Watching Microsoft here for the breakout. I like the 455s. But we got to get the breakout. We now have opening range. QQQ Inspire both breaking over opening range. Just being patient. Let's see if while I wait for this, if I can get the my comments up. Okay, meeting chat. Put this over here. NVIDIA spot, boom, baby. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see some comments here. You guys hear me? Let me know you hear me in the chat. QQQ is breaking out. Microsoft hasn't confirmed. Yep. Cool. Apple in a weird spot. Apple looks extremely weak. I mean, Apple looks like it wants to break down. Apple is a short, frankly. It doesn't show up here. You probably want to wait for the opening range 30 takedown, but this looks pretty weak. And Apple has been an inverse trade. The AI trade is back for a day, so Apple is showing some weakness. Loud and clear. Okay, cool. Google's about to break out. Yes, actually. So this is a little bit more of a reclaim. I like to think of this as more of a reclaim. It'll reclaim pre-market low, reclaim the opening range, reclaim VWAP, reclaim the 9, reclaim 40 on the RSI. I do really like the look of Google, though, for that reclaim trade up to the top of the range. I'll pull that up right now. I like it. It's not necessarily something that we do by the book in the power hour, but I do like the trade. It's got to close this candle here, though, and get the continuation. The trade is the continuation trade going up. Same thing with Apple. Apple closed. The trade is the continuation trade down. Amazon rejected. Please say, I guess I wasn't watching that. I'm sorry because I wasn't in it, but please say I was fixing the chat. Same with now dumping today. Now inverse SPY this week. Yeah. Careful. I mean, I think we now have an opening range 30, and we just take the breakout on it, on whatever actually breaks out. And you can kind of see here, like Google, the opening range 30 is kind of down here, other than 5. So you're trading to the top of the 5 is what that trade is. It's the closest to triggering for sure. There it goes. I'm not in this yet. I want to see the candle close, and then I want to take the next one. Apple is like, it's funny. They're both going to set up on the same candle. So whichever one of these triggers, or if both, I'll probably just put a couple contracts on each of them and track it with you guys. NVIDIA is super bullish coming through the top here, with a lot of room in the RSI. QQQ is a little overbought. What's the trade of the morning right there? Apple long or short? It would be short under the opening range 30 here with a close. Just like Google's a long over this pre-market low with a close and continuation. So that's what you're looking for. Let the candle close. Let the next candle show you that it wants to continue. Throw a couple contracts on, or a contract on, or whatever your size is with a 10% stop loss. It looks like Apple's giving you the continuation and Google is not. I'd be the 330 puts on Apple if you take those. Microsoft has not done anything. It has not broken out. Apple's the only thing that's really showing me that it might be worth a position here. Well, Google now does. So Google and Apple, to me, both are short and long, respectively. I like Google long more. I'm going to take a little bit of risk here. Couple contracts. I'm keeping it really small for me. I made my day by a lot. I kind of made my week on that trade, to be honest. Pre-market low. Okay, I've got a couple of the 335 calls on Google. It's technically not a confirmed long setup. It's a reclaim setup pushing through. You really want to see this take out 50 on the RSI and move up to 60. That's kind of what that trade looks like. We picked the right one. Apple faked out the bears there. Google was getting continuation. I'm not in Microsoft. If you wanted to take an aggressive position on Microsoft, this is kind of the spot to do it. But it's a little hot for me. I'd want to see it more do the bounce, and it would just give me more confidence to the upside here. I'm only long Google, and I'm only long a couple of contracts. The 335s, I'm up a little bit on them. It's nothing crazy. Now I'm up a lot on them. Yeah, a lot, like 12%. I think the move, there we go, 20%. I think the move has legs. The move has legs up here to the target on a move like this is 60 RSI opening range high. So this is a good example of kind of how you take a reversion trade. You don't take the reversion trade down here. You take it here and you play to the top of the range. I'm going to take that opportunity to sell down one of my contracts, which is just for good measure. It's half of the position that I took because I only took two. And we'll see if we can get this final push on the other half of the position or put that stop loss in at a very, very small profit. I'll put it in at a $5 profit if it comes and kicks that contract out, and we'll let it cook. Amazon long or short, I don't really think it's in a trade spot right now. It would be long if anything. It's definitely not a short. Google, I think, yeah. I mean, so Google did just kick me out of the one contract. So we really got a relatively weak move here. I guess the market doesn't look too great, huh? Microsoft giving us a nice little wick. Microsoft, if it does this and it closes up here, like that's about the most bullish thing Microsoft could do would be to bounce off that pacer line, and it would really trigger a move, a pretty substantial move to the upside there that you could play with MSFU or Microsoft calls. The Microsoft calls are pretty liquid today. The thing about these inside range trades, guys, is they aren't breakout trades, so they're pretty quick. Like you've got to kind of take what you get there, and then sort of let your position see if it's going to make the play. But it's very anticipatory rather than actually taking something that is confirmed in front of you. A rollover here. So how does a rollover get interesting? If we were to do it, it's not my base case. I think we find support in here and bounce and get continuation. If we were to roll over, we'd probably have to lose VWAP. Like, significantly at that point, you might as well wait for the low. It's a tough short spot. Is this does look like it's a short into VWAP, but with the nines kind of right under everything, it's tough. It's tough. It's very counter trend. Have somebody, one of your your beautiful faces is like right here on one of my screens because I have the meeting up. You guys see my screen? Yeah, Rod, just DM me on Discord. Anybody who wants like kind of a one-on-one, sort of how I traded the open, because I don't really get to trade the open with you guys very often. If you want to see kind of how I trade the open, I explain that in my to people who want that kind of specific trading coaching in my one-on-one sessions. This was a pretty textbook open, to be honest. And I don't see anything now, so like I'm not really loving any of this. That's pretty ugly. You're a 9 loss from VWAP, but there's not a lot of meat there. We've moved a lot. And let's go see kind of, look at the core weave would have been beautiful, guys. Beautiful. I'm annoyed I didn't take that. I wanted to pull back, but you know, you don't always get what you want. And we're target acquired. Like, this is really where I knew we were going to bounce to, like on the nose, 682. And so anything from here is where you actually start to squeeze shorts. Everything under here is where really, like, this is the rejection spot. I mean, if you're going to look at this on the charts, guys. If you're going to fail this reclaim, that's where you're going to fail it. And so I don't think that's necessarily for front running. I'd probably want to drop something like this on this and see where we might pull back to, like 671, 666 are kind of the targets that I see there. So we'll kind of keep that in mind throughout the rest of this session if we start to get a little weak. What was that? That was 671. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Doesn't that make sense for a pullback? It's crazy how technicals work. If we were to actually come down in here, it would just simply be the bottom of the range. It would also be the most bullish spot for the market to find legs and get continuation higher. Amazon pushing, Amazon looks great. I wish I took the shares. So like the AMZU shares would have done really well on that Amazon. That is your 238 though. So again, that was kind of our target from the get-go. That is target acquired. Let me see what those options would have done. And give Mikey his boom baby if he has it. Yeah, I mean, that would have been a boom baby. Oh, probably up there at the top. I wasn't watching it at the top. That'd be like little under 20%. That's boom, right? God, Amazon. So from when I talked about those shares, it would be a 46 penny move to where it's at here, 46 to 50, that's a big move, guys. Like think about like if 1,000 shares, it's $500. It's a big move. Great spot to bounce for the Qs, but it's got to bounce. And so this is sort of the way I read this here. Generally, we've made our easy money up. The trend was up. That was the opening range. We said it. We did it. Now that we're up here, you kind of need continuation breakouts, or you need real like washouts on this stuff, and then resets. And you need to kind of reset all of your indicators. Let me hide this somehow. I don't know how to use Zoom, guys. Can I pull this somewhere else? I don't like it up here because it's blocking my alternate screener. I don't know. We'll see it. We don't see trading view. Oh boy. See. Yeah, Mike just said he locked in his Amazon. It was beautiful. Let me try and figure out this screen share thing. Let me see. I think I have control of it now. Let me see here. Give me 1 second, guys. You just saw that, so that worked. Okay, here, like that. Cool. Okay. All right. Now we're there. Okay. Dang, I was drawing all over these charts for you guys. All right. Let's see if we can find something. Sorry, that was a little distracting. I still can't see my screener, but that's all right. I wasn't even trading in that.